So the question was posted about the best way to clean screens. So I figured I'd show both the ways that we do it here. This is the design I was working on last night, 3 a.m. whatever. So I have this stuff it's called Beanie Do, soy-based cleaner. And then typically what I do is I just throw a couple sprays of it in there, and then take a sponge, scrub it out, make sure I break all the ink up out of the screen, and then I do that before I pull the tape out to make things generally a little bit cleaner. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is going to be the day that it's going to be difficult. So, get rid of that. And then I just take an old test t-shirt that we had, wipe all that junk out of there, and then typically go underneath it and just try to get all that dry ink out of there. Like I said, I'll show you both. So I'll put this one in the washout booth, and this is the other screen for that same design. And again, Beanie Do, spray, sponge, scrub, pull the tape, and wipe out the screen. Alright, so the way that we prefer to do it is this dip tank right here, and it holds 7 screens at a time, but I'll just show you on one. So this stuff goes in the solution that we buy. So 1-step cleaner, comes in a big 5-gallon jug. Fill it up with a little bit of water to help keep the screen weighted down, and it sits in there 15 minutes or so. Usually does a good deal. The other stuff is emulsion remover crystals, which was a little tub. Mix it up in some water. We put it just in a spray bottle like this right here. I don't typically use this stuff, but every once in a while the dip tank gets where it doesn't work anymore, and we're forced to till more stuff comes in. So this stuff, you just spray it on the screen, and then I usually spray on both sides. And I mix this stuff a little bit hotter than what they say is recommended, just because I want to make sure I get it in one hit. Alright, so what I start doing, same thing, just start scrubbing down the screen. You can actually see the emulsion start eating away at, or the chemicals are eating away at the emulsion, and that's kind of what you want. And I usually scrub both sides just to make sure I get as much of the stuff scrubbed out as possible. And as somebody had mentioned, that when you're doing this, reclaiming screens, your best friend is a pressure washer. That is true. So it's going to get loud here for a second, but you'll get to see kind of how well this stuff works. Alright, so there's the screen after it's been hit with the crystals. so once I do that, I usually hit this stuff with Dawn, or right now I'm using some Grease Lightning just to degrease it. And then get both sides, make sure that get all the crap out of the screen. And one more time with the pressure washer. Alright, and then we set this screen somewhere flat. I'm just going to put it back on my manual where it can dry a little bit before I put it in the cabinet. And it's good to go. Alright, now alright, so it's been a little bit of time. Let's see here. Pull the screen out. You can already see most of the emulsion has come off of the screen already. You had mentioned something about ghost designs. You can actually see the previous design goes in the screen. Doesn't do anything for the print of other jobs. As long as you get all the ink out of the mesh, you should be good. Alright. And degrease this side. And one more time with the pressure washer and we'll be good to go. And there go the two ways that we reclaim screens.